let's go back to YouTube and try this one more time. This is a little bit wonky sometimes. I almost didn't want this operating system, this Windows 11. This Windows 11 sometimes does crash the OBS, and when I switch it to like the other operating system that the other two machines are on, the Optimus Lite, I don't get the crashes. So that's the unfortunate part.
YouTube's back and running.
Yeah, YouTube's back. It's streaming again. Should be streaming again. Let me check. Yep. So OBS did have a little bit of issues over here, but that's it. Short term, we are finally pumping, so that's cool. Stream did crash, but we're back.
Someone in the Discord also mentioned the Dixie is dropping.
Oh yeah. So before I crashed YouTube, I was explaining to the gentleman on Discord about Guyot, what happened. And when I look at Guyot, the first thing that I saw, let's see. Let's look at Guyot the first time I saw it. This was the area where I met Guyot founder Frankie was down here, like 0.001. It's like $1 million market cap, which isn't really bad. $1 million market cap at the time. I was like, oh, sure, I'll buy some. You have 9 million subscribers and your market cap's $1 million. What do I have to lose? And then the guy, pretty cool, made some videos. I'm in one of the videos as well. Me and Ron's Basement, the founder of Unicorn Fart Dust. And just been tracking Guyot along the way. And then this morning, at this post, 3:47 a.m., because I'm up and awake watching the pump happening, it went up 120% in a very short period of time. So when I found this at $1 million market cap, and now it hit one big spike, $4.3 million, I make over 4 times my investment. Yeah, I pulled out some. But this gave me a reason to trade that coin more. So when we go to dips, coins like this, even though they're pegged to Solana, when you look at this liquidity, it's still less than $1 million liquidity, about $4.3 million market cap when I saw it the other day. Well, yes, this morning. It's something that I would like to trade on Solana. But holding Solana itself, if I think Bitcoin will go down, or Dogecoin, no. I think after this next pump, we're going to see some action. So I'm just watching Dogecoin. As I mentioned before we crash, as mentioned, Dogecoin probably would outperform the others, and it is taking the lead. Dogecoin is going very well. I like it. I wonder if the YouTube bitrate is too high. Maybe that's why, because we're only like the 1080p resolution. I actually doubled the bitrate, which is something that I probably don't need to do, but you guys should not have any issues playing back. It's only 20 megabits per second. YouTube keeps the quality on their end. But yeah, on the short term, Dogecoin is taking that lead as predicted. Back here, I mentioned Dogecoin outperformed others. We did have like a little drop, and then boom, started taking off. Don't forget, it was Elon Musk's birthday recently, so there is that. I'm just enjoying the time looking at these charts. Might play some games here or there. while I'm watching the charts. Nothing too crazy, but I'm going to keep my shorts open because after these pumps, we'll probably come back down. My liquidation prices are super high. I'm very far from liquidations. Oh, don't tell me YouTube did it again. Nope. YouTube's still fine. X is fine. We're back, yes. Man, lately I saw another meme coin called EtchGen go up a lot, so that's pretty cool. Um, for my Discord, let's see. EtchGen was like very cheap, not that long ago. I remember when the EtchGen was like $3,500 market cap when the founder launched, and then it doubled, and then doubled from there, and then doubled from there. You want to tell us a little bit more about EtchGen?
Yeah, so XGen was originally a token that was dropped in the Discord. The original developer, he rugged it, and I was one of the majority holders, decided to CTO it, started to build a community, um, and then decided to, with the new updates with Pump Swap, was to relaunch it so I could earn revenue with the developer revenue share. And that way I can use that to also reward my holders as well. So I gave a 3 days announcement letting everyone know that I was going to sell my share, which was definitely difficult because I was expecting like a 60% loss. But over the 3 days, it ended up being more like a 90% loss. But fortunately, the community that I had started to build at that point all stuck with and came together. Some people even donated, contributed to get paid for the deck screener, which was $300. So we got that paid for. And yeah, it's just been really great to see everyone come together. Now we've been really building some incredible stuff. So I'm hosting monthly crypto networking events. So I partnered with someone that facilitates speed networking. And then with that, I have a different guest speaker every different month. And basically, the event is just about educating people about crypto. We have a wide range of people that come to these events, as far as people that are day traders, swing traders. They might do leverage, they might do memes, or long term holders of Bitcoin. Some people are interested in just learning about crypto for the first time. You get, people that are more into like the coding type stuff. So there's just a lot of different type of people. So, and it's a good range. I would say roughly from like 20 all the way to the average age group, I would say is more like 30s. But you get people that are all the way into their 70s. And I find some of these people too, they've been involved in crypto and doing stuff for a long time as well. So definitely a range of people. So we host these monthly events. It's at the Easton Rooftop, downtown Fort Lauderdale. Beautiful view. There's a bar, there's a pool, there's music. So it's definitely a good time, great opportunity to meet different people. Um, Beyond that, though, we're expanding because I manage a pizza restaurant, and I recently got approval by the CEO to implement Solana Pay. So with that, we're going to start doing pizza crypto networking events and onboard people with paying with crypto where they get a discount. And some of that is also going to go to the XGen token. So there's definitely that. That's cool as well. Um, and then xgenverse.com. So that's our crypto media news platform. We put out a crypto news article on a regular basis and just staying relevant with what's happening, the trends. I do highlight some different communities. I haven't highlighted many because I'm extremely selective on which communities I'm willing to highlight. So, for example, one that I've done so far is UFD. Basement Ron, he's a founder that I believe sets an example in this space. Another person that I've been learning about here recently is Frankie, that you've been talking about with Giat, or I don't know, I keep saying that wrong, I believe.
Yeah.
Guyet.
I don't know. I can't pronounce it either.
So,
I never heard anybody say the word really. But when I
yeah.
talked to him in person, he never said his token's name. It's the letters are there.
Another one is Luca Nets as well. So it's these people that show up every single day. They're looking to add value to their communities. I mean, Luca Nets right now, he's thinking outside of the box, even with the current meta of just a token and an NFT. He's going, I don't want to go a deep dive beyond that, but I just love seeing people that are here showing up every day and continuing to build and do for their community. So I'm trying to follow that roadmap, and help just educate people on crypto, get people onboarded, not aping at the top, but if you know absolutely nothing about crypto and you just put $10 a month into Bitcoin once a month, and if you're looking at traditional finance, you're going by every 5 years, you're absolutely killing the S&P 500. So, and that's not knowing anything. Now, if you're
That was the history, but if people started doing that now, that might change.
that's true. And to my next point, if you're here and you're listening to experienced people like Tametheark, then you know there's a lot of great potential in this space. Definitely opportunity to make markets. So I always encourage people not to feel a sense of FOMO. There's always opportunity, and just take time to learn.
Who out there in the YouTube chat wants some free etch-gen? By the way, I showed them a little bit of video like your last event. I'm going to go over a chart that I did for etch-gen not too long ago on August the 2nd. For you guys who can do math, what's 15 minus 2? 13. This was 13 days ago, this chart. 13 days ago, I was streaming. I put this chart. Would consider buying 0.00004551. That was etch-gen. I did the green block for it. And that was after it came down from the all-time high. It had 120K graduation, came down all-time high. I was like, oh, green block right here is not a bad area. And if we look at the charts today, like the new ones, my etch-gen wallet just fucking pumped. My etch-gen wallet pumped. Look at that. And why? Well, the etch-gen chart hit a new all-time high. So that was pretty cool seeing etch-gen hit new all-time high. This was their chart. Very beautiful. Ever since you did your relaunch on the pump.fun and everything, and from $3,500 market cap, up, down, up, big sell-off, down, up, big top, 120K, came back down to 45K. This is a very beautiful chart for the scalpers that are trading super small micros. Market cap is 123,000 at this level. It's so funny being able to trade something at that market cap level. Because, whoo, you don't get, like, I was trading this thing under $10,000 market cap. Now I'm trading it over $100,000 market cap, so it's pretty impressive. And they're hosting events, so I get to go to their events. They have free events. Recommend people in Discord check out as well. In the announcement, I put the link if people want to go. If anybody wants to go and hang out with me or go to that event as well. Me and some of my friends are going to be heading up down there from North Carolina. We're going to go down to Florida in style. Put that link of the event. Put that link in the event. Free tickets if you guys want to go. Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Just go, network, have fun, chill, meet new people. Sometimes crypto is not just about trading. You can make friends, meet new people as well.
Recently,
Man, these charts are wild tonight. Let me zoom in
Yeah,
over here.
green candle on Doge.
Yeah, Doge started leading the pack. But with that being said, Doge's probably going to get the first red candle out of the others. The first red block too. Once we hit an area of resistance. Where's that area of resistance for Doge? I think at the top of these liquidations a little bit above 23. So a lot of people probably have their limit order 24 cents. That's a nice even area. And on the bottom side, liquidations go down 21 cents. So if we go all the way up here to about 24 cents and then come back down, that's going to be over 11.69% price drop. So be prepared. What are you looking forward to the most in crypto, people? Cardano had big news with the funds wanting to buy up Cardano. How cool is that for Cardano?
That's definitely big news. I mean, for me, the huge news was Donald Trump with the executive order for people being able to add crypto to their 401k. That's
Yeah.
long term.
Someone asked how to join Discord. Just go to onlyscalps.com for Discord. I'll add that text to the channel button. So I'll put the onlyscalps.com. This is our link to get into the Discord.
Someone had a funny comment. They said, "Why do I keep saying XRP $1,000? WTF is going on?"
The amount of money it would take to get XRP to $1,000 would be more than getting Bitcoin to $1 million. To put that in perspective. Bitcoin to $1 million, will it happen? Sure, someday, eventually. But in the short term, we're very far from there, and the liquidity isn't all the way there yet. We're in this battle in America right now where a lot of people want the American dollar to be stronger, and they want to slow down the money printer. They're really trying to push Jerome Powell to lower interest rates on the investment side because the investors want the US dollar to go down. Investors would love Bitcoin to be $1 million and your American spending power to go down. But real Americans like me, we want the American dollar to go up in value against Bitcoin, against gasoline, against steak. We want to be able to go to the store, actually spend the money we earn how we want to spend it. We don't want to see our dollar get devalued year after year in inflation. So there's like a big clash right now. In the short term, I think that will eventually roll into Bitcoin. And we're going to see some nasty liquidations if the dollar starts picking up value and traction.
So I have been seeing a shared consensus for what you've been saying is for a dip in the market. What's your thoughts on like late September, late year, early January? That's where I'm hearing talks of the markets maybe pumping, more so January.
Someone says, what's the benefit from joining the Discord community? There are no benefits. This is just the Discord community. So who you are and what you are is what you take from your environment. I just share information and charts in the Discord. I've seen people take my information, ignore it as well. So there's no gains from Discord. Discord is just there. But when I'm constantly sharing entries and take profits in Discord, maybe that will help you learn your own trading strategy if you monitor and take notes. But really, there's no benefit to Discord. This is not financial advice. There are thousands of people on Discord. We share information, but that's it. Like in Discord, we have all these channels. I'll show you real quick. In my community, we have all these channels like announcements, rules, charts. Like if you look in the charts channel, Some of the charts I posted, even I wasn't live today and yesterday, were some of these liquidation charts. The green block that we drew before the stream was really running. Had some of these Gaia and NextGen charts before the prices ever run on those coins. When you look at share your entries, you can see it, even if I'm losing a trade or when I'm dollar cost averaging into a trade. So you look here, when I added to my Cardano short, shared it here. When I initially entered that short or added my ETH short, I put it in here. Whenever I took the profits on my trades, put it in show off your profits. When I closed my shorts on August 2nd, I earned over 10,000% total on all 4 of these trades, which was pretty cool. On the 3rd, I closed the Dogecoin long for 400%. With all those trades I just showed there, I did post the entry and share your entries or share your current trades. Just recently, on the 13th, I took profits on a few shorts. This short 390%, this short 1,600%, this short 400%, and a house short over 2,000%. But yeah, the Discord has no benefits. We're just a group of retail traders connecting with each other. And sometimes I will post some charts. I will post my opinions. I will invite you guys to some of these events that I'm going to, see if you want to go. Jashan Khalid says, Nico, you can sue Tame and his Discord if you lose money. I don't think so, Jashan. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. That would be pretty cool, though, Jashan. That would be a good life hack. But that's not true. But also, you could also, in the show off your profits, you could share your losses with the Discord too. Take pictures, show us if you're losing trades. That's also fun to watch. Not many people do it. Not many people are honest, show all their stuff. If you look here, if you look at show your current trades, these are some shorts that I'm losing. Like, look at my ETH shorts, over negative 4,500% down. Super transparent. Some traders like to hide this stuff from me in the background, but I like to be honest so that I can show you my strategy. And sometimes you can see that it's working really well. Sometimes it's not working really well. It may need some modification. But then these other 4 shorts were actually doing quite well. So the only reason that the Ethereum short was so negative was that they had news for Ethereum. And some large funds came up and bought a large amount of Ethereum. And I didn't close my short because the price is nowhere near my liquidation price. So I can withstand the volatility in a price up to go down. The $50 to join the Discord is only for us to verify that you're a real person and not going to troll. Sometimes people will still troll. They will still try to scam other people and break the rules. But they'll get kicked from the Discord. They'll be out their $50. It's kind of like a protection for the community. I met a lot of Discord members in person as well. Did quite a few events where we had hangouts and stuff. The Bitcoin conference, met some of you guys out there as well. You guys showed up at the Bitcoin conference, so that was pretty cool. Jashan Khalid says, Tame, what is your net worth? I have no documented net worth, Jashan. I'm just an average American retail trader that does my trades, plays video games, build computers, and pay my taxes. I don't have a giant net worth that is public. I'm not some guy that comes on here tries to pretend to be rich. I come on here, show you my charts, technical analysis. Show you my trades, the winners, the losers. Show you what I think is happening. Tell you what I see and what may come. Sometimes give some warnings. Nico says, how many hours per day do you trade or just swing trade? Recently, my strategy has been more swing trading, Nico. But it depends on how much time I have. If I have more time, I'll do a lot more frequent scalps during the day. But for the bigger trades, they're swing trades. And sometimes a trade can take 7 days to fulfill before I take profits. Sometimes a trade could take less than 12 hours before I take profits. It really depends on the markets. Since I'm shorting and I'm expecting the market go down, some of these trades I may keep open for up to 180 days while the market's coming down. Well, when there's nothing to do on the chart side, which there's always something to do, but if you're bored of the charts and want to do something else, like me, I'm build a computer or go play video games. But I can keep the charts in the background watching or set trading view alerts. But right now, even tonight, like I came on live because I think there's some opportunities for some of these short-term scalps. I did a green block. Dogecoin went up about 2.49%. Doesn't seem like a lot, but 2.49%, 2.5%, if you did that trade and you do like 10, 20 trades of that a year, you're outperforming the markets. Maybe next year, Carlo. Jashan Khalid says, Tame, your viewers will love to know what is your biggest loss in a trade. I will have to check. So my biggest unrealized or my biggest realized loss? Because the realized losses really aren't that big. Like my biggest futures trade loss. Put it in Discord. I haven't had many recently. I think one time. I have to check. I think one time there's like a glitch on a system. I lost maybe like 80K. There's a glitch in the system on a platform, and I could not trade, could not do anything. And it took me months back and forth with that platform, and they promised to pay me, but they never paid me. So probably 80K was one of the bigger ones. But generally over that, like I'm not using as much now on platforms. So I don't think I would let my losses get that big. On the unrealized side, like on something like cats, my bag could fluctuate any given day, like drop 50% some weeks, go up 50% some weeks. So if you want to count like the profits, like if my position on HETS went up 30% one day, but the next day it came back down 15%, do you want to count that 15% as a gain or a loss? It really depends. And if I don't sell it, it's not a capital loss because I didn't sell. And it's still a 15% unrealized gain technically. So I try not to lose too much. I try to put myself in a position where I'm not losing too much. And lately I've been spreading out into a lot of meme coins when I'm buying them up on spot, putting them in like my 30 plus Phantom wallets, which is a nightmare, documenting and tracking over 30 wallets, manually logging in, separate devices, separate browsers, sometimes separate networks. The security is a nightmare. So for my regular trades, I do like to enjoy some casual futures trading. Jashawn says, is TradingView your full-time job or your side thing? Well, I don't work, Jashawn. I just stream sometimes. A lot of my streams on YouTube have monetization off. They have ads off. I think even this stream right now, you look, you're not getting ads. Monetization's off. So I've done pretty well from just the trading that I can offset all of my costs for the stream. I think I pay $60 per month for the TradingView, which I don't mind. My